Hi everybody, this is Diane. I went rummage sailing with my daughter-in-law today. I wanted to go to the Boy Scout rummage sale, which I had been to one time before COVID. And it was in a huge vacant building, used to be a grocery store, and there was a whole room dedicated to tables and tables of books. And there was a large section of vintage craft supplies and newer craft supplies. Just lots and lots of stuff. This time it was in a church, and there wasn't as much. It was just in a one room, and yeah, it was pretty crowded and a lot of stuff I didn't want, but I did find a few things, which is fine, because just yesterday I went to Owego with my friends and bought a lot of stuff there. So I just want to show you what I found at the yard sale, rummage sale, and then we went to a house that had a few things. Well, it had a house full of rummage sale stuff, but I got a few things. And then, depending on time, I might go through the antique magazines with you in this video. If I don't feel like I have time, I will do a separate video for that. So, let's just get started. I paid $4 for everything I got at the Boy Scout sale. They were going to charge me $3.75. I just said, just make it $4. Look at this beautiful wallpaper border. It's not vintage in the least, and it is beautiful. I love those colors. It's bright but soft at the same time, and there's a decent amount there. So I think this is going to be fun in some journals that I make in the future. I think this might be wallpaper border too. I'm not even sure. Either that, or maybe it's just a sticker roll, but it's pretty. It's a nice little border. I think it's just a sticker, yeah. It's kind of cool, right? And I didn't even look to see what kind of cards were in here. It's 50 cents for this big bundle of recipe cards. Lots of rubber bands on it. Okay, there's that one. And a few plain white index cards. They look vintage. Some gingerbread. They can go in Christmas journals. Oh, some more of these. A lot of those. Oh, there's something else in between, I think. Yeah. They're just all messed up. Made in the USA, and then this one with some veggies and flowers. And some more plain cards, but some of them are colored. It's just a piece of paper. Oh, I guess these are the only ones that don't have a picture, but I like the color. Very nice. And some more of these made in America. Some more plain ones without lines. Some more gingerbread. And the veggies. Plain ones. Gingerbread. Maybe we've looked at all of the designs that there are. There's quite a bit. Quite a large amount of cards here. Even removing the plain ones, there's still a lot of recipe cards. Yep, 3 designs. So I'll sort them, and I will probably end up putting together recipe card bundles at some point. Because I was running low on them, but I've been finding them recently. What else did I get there? There was a stack of these vintage crafting books. I just got this one, How to Make Sock Toys. Thought the pictures would be cute in a journal. And I got a placemat. It's not a Well, it is. It is just like the one I got. I thought it needed to be quilted. But, okay, remember when I went to the estate sale with all the fabric and I got this? And it's got extra stuff in here right now, but it has these baggies sewn into it. I wanted to make one with more pouches and newer Ziploc bags to store my stamped ephemera, things that I've stamped. So I've been looking for a quilted placemat, but I could use this. I could just turn it this way, because I was actually going to put this in my shop because it's got that nice picture of the horses there, but maybe I'll make it into my ephemera holder. That would be pretty. Anyway, I got that. I picked up a couple of bird books. This one is the Audubon Society Pocket Guide, Familiar Birds of North America, and these are photographs, but I thought because of the size of the page, I thought they were really nice. And then I got this one, the Concise Illustrated Book of Birds of House and Garden. Oh, look at the cover. And this one does have some illustrations. It has some photographs and illustrations. And these figurines calendar 1979, but they're loose pages. Somebody took them apart. And it's more than 1 year in here, but they are Lore figurines, L-O-R-E, made by the same company that manufactures the Hummel ones. Aren't they pretty? I love these figurines. They're so sweet. So I won't look at all of them, but there's, you know, a couple pictures in each section here. Several pictures. This one is 1982. This one is complete. This is, oh, it's got gnomes. Bob the Bookworm. Oh, how fun. Oh boy figurine. Oh, I didn't even know that these were part of this little pile that I got. That's fun. I want to see the Christmas one. Enjoying himself some whiskey or something. And then there's another one, Amerikids by H. Holt. These are all from Goebel, the manufacturer. These are great. So fun. I got quite a few pages there. Picked up this box. It had some sewing pieces, and I know that they don't charge much for stuff at the Boy Scout sale, so I just grabbed the box. So this has little scraps of this really pretty patchwork fabric. Quilted, not patchwork, it's quilted. And this matches it, but is not quilted. And there's bright yellow, and here's another piece of the quilt piece. And this is what caught my eye. They were starting something here. It might have been, I don't know if it was going to be an ornament, but these will be great to decorate Christmas journals. There must have been their template here. Or maybe this was kind of set inside it. So maybe they were used. Put that in there and cover that and make it an ornament. I don't know. Maybe it was probably just a template. But then there are quite a few pieces of the fabrics that weren't actually done yet. There's one started. So they're just cut into circles and some interfacing. So that's fun. I like that little box. And lastly, at the Boy Scout sale, I got this. This was the first thing I found. There was actually another room. I said there was only one room, but there was a small room that had piles of clothes and also books and VHS, but there were not very many books, really, compared to the tables and tables and tables of books in past years. But I saw this, and it was where I could read the spine, and it said, Lansdowne's Birds of the Forest. And as I was reaching for it, I said to my daughter-in-law, I hope I don't want this because this looks like a very heavy book. And I picked it up, and it was a very heavy book. And I opened the book, and I said, oh, nuts, I want it. I didn't know how long we were going to be there, and I would have to carry this around with me. I had a bag. I put it in my bag. But look. It's got the sketches and the plates. They're just beautiful. So if you want to look for this book on Etsy, or not Etsy, eBay or Amazon, it's Lansdowne's, Lansdowne apostrophe S. I don't think you can read that on the screen. Birds of the Forest. And the paintings are by, you can see his name here, John F. Lansdowne. And I'll find the date. 1989. So after I found that one, my daughter-in-law found those for me. Then the other sale we went to was, I had been to the estate sale, like a pre-estate sale, and I showed you what I got there. Just had to get that book out of my way. But today was a rummage sale open to everybody, so I got these, just a few things. This is a little Holly Hobby gift book from American Greetings. And they charged me $3 for all of the stuff that I got there. So I went to 2 rummage sales today and spent $7. So I was pretty proud of myself. I didn't overdo. But it's got a lot of really pretty Holly Hobby images in it. And is there a date? Nope. Nope, no date. And then there were these large postcards of Betsy Clark art from Hallmark. They measure 6 by 8.5. Summertime is just ducky. And lastly, I got some stencils, Christmas stencils for stenciling frosty designs on your window. I like the envelope. These were not used. So I can do all manner of things with these stencils. I can actually use them as a stencil and use the pieces to make things. So that's what I got at the rummage sales today. Now I want to go through those antique magazines with you. I got these at the Owego Antique Mall. I don't know, that's not the name of it, but it's in Owego, New York. I just got these yesterday. This is February 1905, The Delineator. And the delineator is from the Butterick Publishing Company. And I paid a lot more for these than I did for anything at the Boy Scout sale. So there's home designs there. Some fashion drawings. Jewelry. Look at the hats. Midwinter Millinery. There's a colored one. So I'm going to try to make digitals with some of these things. Are you interested? What year did I say? 1905. The cover is coming off. Every time I open it, it comes off more. Black and white drawings. Lots of fashion in these books. Midwinter fashions for young people. Then we have the dressmaker. Grand Opera on its travels. We don't need to look at every page, but I do like to look at the fashion pages. We have some house plans, animal fairy tales. The Stuffed Alligator by L. Frank Baum. Oh, wow. Huh. I'm going to read that. Son, Riley Rabbit, and Little Girl. Oh, look at the little bunny. Can you see it? Nice full-color advertisement here. Very fancy. In praise of Nabisco. Nabisco sugar wafers. These be their goodly flavors, vanilla, lemon, orange, chocolate, mint, all composed for your delectation. Some advertisements and more articles. This is a rich, chock-full magazine whose cover is now completely off. These were wrapped, or they were taped into plastic bags when I got them. Here's another one. It's a beautiful picture. It does have some foxing on the cover. This is January 1905. The latest millinery. Here are the color plates. The other delineator magazines were much bigger that I got from Jeannie, and they were from later, like maybe 1912, so the fashions were quite a bit different. And these will be easier to scan because the pages are much smaller. I love that they have lots of fashion pages. Now what's this? Animal Fairy Tales by L. Frank Baum. So the other one said part 2. This was January. So this one is part 1. The Story of Jaglon. And Again, we have Son, Riley, Rabbit, and Little Girl. The story of a playmate whom the little girl could always understand, but whom she sometimes had to explain to other people. Kind of sounds like Calvin and Hobbes. Very fun. Wonder if there's a really cool, beautiful advertisement like in the other one, but I guess not. This one is the International Studio, January 1916. And this one was only $1. I paid $10 for those delineators each. And there's one more magazine that I actually paid more for. And I don't usually spend that kind of money on magazines. But these delineators are worth it, especially if I can make digitals with them. This one is a color picture. I didn't really know what this was about, but I figured for $1 I could check it out. Let me see if it says. It doesn't even say what magazine features. Looks like art and sculpture and architecture, maybe. There's some art. Yeah, I think it's like an artist magazine for art and poetry and just for creative people. This one is Needlecraft magazine from 1928. It was folded in a plastic bag. But I love this. So I saw this when I got where I got the other one that I'm going to show you that I paid the most money for. They had a bunch of them, and I just loved the pictures on the front, and I just chose the one I liked the best. But this one was there, and it was $10, but I found it when it as folded in a different vendor's place, and it was $5. So I thought, okay, I can put up with a fold. Might not be able to scan it, but I'll scan it. And if the fold doesn't show, then maybe I can make a digital with it. But look at that. I can definitely cut them out and use them. And this. The Campbell's Soup ads were always so vibrant. That's really beautiful. This is a nice advertisement for Heinz tomato ketchup. So I think I can find some good things in here. Then I got Woman's Home Companion. And this was only $2. This Crisco advertisement. Oh, she's pretty. Did I say what year this was? 1933. Under the Velvet Umbrella. Nice illustrations there. The Jell-O ads are also vibrant. Look at the cornflake ad. Wow. She's pretty. And then some color pictures for home decorating. That's a nice book. This one is in rough shape. Ladies' Home Journal. One corner is gone. It's very battered all around the edges. January 1917. But look at that beautiful art. The Land of Nod, painted by Beatrice Pierce. Pearse. All the sleeping babies. I guarantee if you had this many babies all in one place, they would not all be sleeping. So they're not all sleeping, but they're all very content. There's some art here. Pretty illustrations. Powder by day as often as you like, but do let your skin breathe by night. So it's advertising Woodbury's facial soap. Look at this. I couldn't believe this when I saw it. Beech nut brand sliced bacon in a jar. Got two more. The last one is the expensive one. This one was $10 also. The delineator. Again, but it was 1921, and by then they had grown in size. She's a golfer. And they're not quite as thick. The pages are bigger, but the magazine is not as thick. I know who I can send that to. I have a friend who likes to golf. Her husband likes to golf, and she wants to make golfing journals, so I will send that to her. I've got stuff I've been saving for her, and I just got to get it ready to go and mail it. It's been a long time. I've been collecting stuff for her. Campbell's Pork and Beans, order by the case for summer. It's another golfer. I wonder what naphtha is. They advertise Fell's naphtha, and this is P&G, Procter & Gamble white naphtha soap. I'll have to look that up. I guess I just thought Fell's naphtha was the brand name. Fell's is the brand name. Look at that pretty image. Very pretty. Raisin pie. I don't see the fashion images. There must be some, because this is a Butter Company magazine, and I thought that was the main point of Delineator. That's a neat ad. Bubble Fairies. Francis Hunter. Francis T. Hunter. I've heard of Francis Tipton Hunter. That is beautiful. Got some shoes there by Keds. You don't think of these when you think of Keds. I don't see fashion. Oh, here we go. Really cool. Oh, yes. Color plate. Oh, I love that. Oh, these are so beautiful. Don't know if I'll be able to scan it because it's so big. And then lastly, this one I paid $15 for. It doesn't even have a lot of pages, but look at that image on the front. I want to frame that and put it in my room here. The Book of Dressmaking and Embroidery. I'm looking for a date. I don't see one. There wasn't one on the front. These are adorable. These are nice small pictures. So mainly I got it for the front cover, but I do like a lot of the pages. New pajamas. Oh, that came off too. In every style and shade. Smart suggestions for inexpensive lingerie. Yep, I don't see a date, but it's definitely 20s or 30s. Well, so what did you think of my gorgeous magazines and the things that I got at the Rummage sales today? Did you have a favorite? I forgot to ask you what your favorite was from yesterday's big haul from Owego. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to have fun playing around with these magazines. And I'll have fun with all my other stuff too, because I always do. Some of the items that I purchased will be in my shop eventually. I've got quite a pile of stuff to work through, especially since I've been destashing. I wanted to finish listing all of my destash stuff before the flea markets opened, but then I hit some estate sales and this Rummage sale in the antique store, so I got a lot. Flea market's open next weekend, so I don't plan on buying a lot because I want to work through what I have first, but I will go to see what's there on the opening days. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I hope you have a creative day today. Bye-bye.